So we're going to dive right in. We're going to start creating this mind map as I shared with you. And with that, we're just going to start putting the pieces of your business out on this map and start looking at, the ways we're going to talk about this and describe it. So let's just start with that right away. And so when you're thinking about the different aspects of the business, like how are you imagining the different aspects? How do we break this down on a top level?
In what sense?
Like, again, you've got like production, which has the artist combining with production and all of that. And then you also have like, corporate relations in terms of, finding corporate clients that want to, be married with the artist and the NFT. And there's so many different aspects of your business, right? So how do you categorize them on a top level of the different clients you're serving, the different, stakeholders you're working with, whatever it looks like for you?
I mean, for us, it's more so we have an abundance of clients, but they're looking to figure out a way to come into the Web3 space.
Mm-hmm.
And so one of the things we're looking for is to have the resources and tools to help facilitate that transition or that production. Creating an opportunity for the clients that we have partnerships with or we have access to that want to get in the space, they trust us enough, but now it's being able to gather the tools and resources in order to come out with a bona fide project.
Okay, great. And so the tools or resources, what do those tools or resources look like?
Well, capital resources, so being well capitalized, and B, having access to technologists, coders, marketers, and essentially once we're well capitalized, these are things that I have outlets to then go higher, right? But it could be where the appropriate people appreciate the vision and they want to bring the human capital.
And so when you say they want to bring the human capital, what does that look like?
Well, meaning if there's a team of devs that are like, hey, we want to work with you. And do a strategic partnership and do a bunch of different releases or help build a metaverse. That's what I mean.
Okay, so in other words, that it could come in the form of finances to hire those people. It could be those people showing up because they want to create something with you guys.
Correct.
Yeah, so that's perfect. So in the realm of what we were talking about before, again, it's the mix between the inspiration and the incentive, right? So on the one side, they're working for free because they're inspired and whatever they're going to get out of it is going to be worth it. And on the other side, you're paying full market rate for their services and it's all financial based. And then there's always somewhere in the middle of that continuum that any relationship with any, potential stakeholder or partner or whatever client, can be, right? But in the end, what we're doing now is just identifying like what are those groups of entities. Like, again, you just mentioned a few of them, the coders and the marketers, and then what is your offer, to them. And then, like you said, if you need to first bring in capital, as a starting point, then we'll start with them as the potential clients, right? The people that you're approaching for capital and what you need to sell to them basically in order to have them back it, right? And I'm sure you guys are doing a lot of that. And again, what this system is doing is it's giving you the ability not only to share that, however you guys have been sharing that internally, but to start to broadcast that out to a wide network, right? Because again, for the types of people you're looking for, the types of relationships that you're looking for, if you can offer, 10% referral fee or some commission, then, then a lot of people could be interested in helping to support you, right? So so that's again how we leverage all of this. So again, even though you may have that in a pitch deck that you're putting in front of investors, that sort of thing, and not that you're not going to that you're going to stop doing any of that. Of course, you're going to do all of that, and you're going to layer this whole new mechanism of reaching out to financial prospects or prospects in any area, right? By again giving like these nuggets of shareable video clips that then can get shared out by your friends to their networks. Make sense?
Yes.
Okay, cool.